What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm here with another Raising Kanan. Season 4, not theory and prediction, but a confirmation from Hailey Kilgore herself, who plays Jukebox in the show, as she confirms that Jukebox indeed will begin her villain arc after hitting rock bottom and suffering major losses by the end of season 4. Now, I want to discuss the losses that she could possibly take for herself, as well as the losses that she's going to see happen to her family, culminating with what we all can assume will be the biggest loss that she takes that lets her hit rock bottom, and that will be either the death or the lockup of Marvin Thomas. This video is, of course, going to be another banger as I approach 20 videos for the week for you guys, right? Because I feel like I want to be working harder than everyone else who's in my lane. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, let's break it down like this. Now, in an interview with People magazine, Power Book 3 Raising Kanan's Hailey Kilgore says Jukebox begins her villain arc after hitting rock bottom in season 4. This is an exclusive, right? It says the parallels are definitely going to start to show between younger and adult Jukebox, Kilgore tells People, right? The Jukebox Power fans know is closer to the surface than we think, or so, says Hailey Kilgore, who plays the younger version of the character in Power Book 2 Raising Kanan. Kilgore tells People that season 4 of the prequel series, which premiered March 7th, marks the beginning of the end for Jukebox in a lot of different ways. Before, she was a child and she was still protected. There were pillars in place to keep her safe and keep her grounded, says Kilgore. And I don't think that those pillars, not all of them, are standing anymore. Instead, Kilgore teases that the upcoming episodes will see Jukebox hit rock bottom, absolute rock bottom, and be left with nowhere to turn and no options. I'm really excited for the fans to see the beginning of this villain arc, she says. I think we set her up beautifully for the first 3 seasons, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Reflecting on how the Jukebox fans know from Power, right? As played by Nika Noni Rose from a brief arc alongside Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's Kanan, will start to merge with the Raising Kanan version of the character, Kilgore says. The parallels are definitely going to start to show between younger and adult Jukebox, and I think the fans will be very, very happy with that. In season 4, Kilgore says Jukebox knows what she wants at this point and what she needs to do. And I love that for her. I love that she chooses just to do what she needs to do as opposed to having to just ride the wave. And I hate saying that she's a victim of her environment, but she is. She was for a long time. And now she's like, well, I guess I'll start my villain arc. Now look, y'all. That was Hailey Kilgore herself telling us that Jukebox is in for a wild ride this season. But with that being said, now we get to speculate about all the things she may go through that will help her hit rock bottom until she gets to the very, very rock bottom, which of course would be losing Marvin in some kind of way. So how about we speculate about that for the rest of this video now? First, in order for her to begin to hit rock bottom, first she has to see, first I believe she's in for another heartbreak with another woman. Now, from earlier clips, no, I did not get the scene because I seen it and I don't know where to get it. But Jukebox is going to be kissing up on a light-skinned woman, right? We don't know who this woman is. This woman could be anybody. This woman could be somebody who she met in military school. This woman could be somebody who partly inspires her to join the police academy. But we all know that Jukebox is not going to last with that woman. Something bad is going to happen with that, right? Maybe even in a twist of fate, right? Disrespectful, thirsty, lustful Kanan ends up sleeping with this woman, right? Maybe in OG Power, when Kanan slept with Jukebox woman, that wasn't the first time, right? But now we got to talk about further going into rock bottom. We know that Marvin, Lou, because he's included even though he don't want to be, and we know Rock, they have a lot going on with the Italians and the police force on their ass, right? So Jukebox is going to have to deal with that. There's secrets she's going to have to keep from Rock. We also know that her and Kanan are due for another argument. They have an argument that slowly escalates every single season. I already stated previously that they started off verbal, but it began to get physical last season, even though it was slight, right? Slight. That's when she slapped the nigga hand in front of Ronnie in the house. By the way, let's all remember how gangster Jukebox is, and she had no fear for Ronnie at all, right? But Jukebox is gonna have to deal with that. We got the possibility of the secrets about Rock getting pregnant by Unique. We have the secrets about whatever Rock did to Defcon, right? Whatever Rock might have did to Marvin that led Marvin to go to prison. We have the possibility of all these secrets coming out this season. And some of these secrets are going to rub Kanan the wrong way when he finds out that Jukebox kept these secrets from him, when he feels like they're not supposed to keep anything from each other. Because yeah, they're cousins, but that's his big sister, right? That could possibly lead to their fight in which Jukebox loses it, right? And she tries to kill Kanan by slicing him in his neck, right? Thus giving him the scar that we know him for. Next is this, right? With everything that's going on with Lou, we know Lou is going to try to be on the straight and narrow, but we also know that the Italians, they know who he is. They're not going to care about the fact that he's trying to run a record label, none of that. We got B-Rilla. We don't know B-Rilla to trust him. Either B-Rilla is going to betray Lou in some kind of way, but something tells me that something wrong is going to go down with B-Rilla, okay? And then last but not least, when we talking about Marvin, this is the real rock bottom here, right? Now, y'all gonna see a video about me in regards to Marvin and Tony Teresi, right? A video in which I may come to life with further details and expansion, but the brother DeMarcus Vaughn initially spoke on in the comment section. By the way, if you guys have your own theories, any of you guys' theories that you feel like is legit, y'all could go ahead and mention them in the comment section. I'm going to start dedicating at least one video a week where I'm going to give you guys your credit and I'm going to screenshot your comments, and we're going to dedicate entire videos to talking about you guys' theories. I'll probably be going live as well with Ugly Ass Nigga TV. I'm probably going to start going live with the brother every week, and we'll discuss those theories either on live or I'll dedicate videos to it because I want to give you guys some shine too, because anyone's theories could become true. I don't feel like any idea is too ridiculous except for the niggas who say like Uncle Marvin is gay and all that. But going back to Marvin, like I said, the Italian mafia will be coming for Marvin more than anyone else. Also, when it comes to the feds, they have more information that damns Marvin more than anyone else in the Thomas family or within Rock's organization. And with that being said, being that I also know for a fact that the guy who plays Marvin is in season 5, but at the same time, they say that Jukebox is going to hit rock bottom, and there is no rock bottom, right? That's a lower bottom than Jukebox losing Marvin. That leads me to believe that either Marvin is going to finally get arrested and go to prison by the end of the season, leading him to die in prison or make bail and get killed by the mafia, Or, you know, it could be Breeze, whoever. Although I don't believe it'll be Breeze because Kanan's gonna work with Breeze. I don't believe Kanan would work with somebody who killed his family, right? But it could be someone else. It could be someone random. It could still be D-Wiz brother. D-Wiz is not Breeze, but he still wants revenge for what happened to his brother. He knows the Thomas family got something to do with it. And because Marvin is more active in the streets right now than Lou, he might feel like, okay, Marvin did it, right? But Marvin is likely to get arrested by the end of the season and then die in season 5, firmly leaving Jukebox with no other choice but to become the vicious demon that she actually is, because we know that there is no lower rock bottom than Jukebox lose to Marvin. Marvin is the heart that she has left. It's Marvin. So if Marvin is gone, Jukebox has herself, she has Kanan, but she's not going to want to be involved in the same shit as Kanan. So she's going to choose to go her own way. She's going to go back to hitting licks. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going to need money. You got to understand. For Jukebox to end up hitting licks again, it's not going to start when she becomes a cop. It must mean that Rock is not around, right? Lou's potentially not around, right? Lou potentially offed himself by that point, or he's at least drunk again. And he's not someone who she can rely on. Besides, she already feels like she can't rely on him because he let her down in season 3, right? She's going to be in a position where she's going to need to make money. Kanan's going to be like, you can sell drugs with me. She's going to be like, no, I'm still not touching nothing that my father does or did. That's what's going to lead her to say, I'm sorry, Nicole, but I'm about to start putting my gun in people's mouth. I'm about to start robbing people. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's gotta get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.